So hello guys and welcome back. We are going to be getting into our first match of the night. It is high time to get into the action. It's high time to get into, well, one of the most fabled matchups in the Philippine community. It is going to be Wamen Nagi versus Memecord and Mr. Billy. I know you've worked with these teams here and there. What can you say about this upcoming match?
All I can say is this: I'm pretty sure we will be getting a probably like a different result compared to like the first ever New Wave Invitational game that these two teams have played against each other. Also, uh, Dax Mr. Rebirth is actually requesting to for a slot so he can
Okay, it's amazing.
marshal.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you, Mr. Revert. I'll give you a slot real quick into the lobby. But that is a really good point. We all know the story of Wamen Nagi 2.0 in the New Wave Invitationals. Perfect record, not only through matches, but maps. So every single time they played against anyone, can you guess the score, Mr. Billy? Can you guess the score? It rhymes with
I, I can
what? Go
I can
ahead.
always see an egg.
An egg, yeah, on the other side. It seems like, Waminagi is always laying this egg for someone else to hatch, and it is usually a 4-0 every freaking time. So, Waminagi has a lot of momentum coming on in, even though we basically took a sort of month break after everything for the playoffs for all of our teams to get ready to go. I think they still have that momentum. I still think they have their win streak on. And this is really the test for Memecord if they can be the first one to ever get a win against Team Wamanagi. They are the ones with the first chance at this after a 28-0, a 7-0 run. Pretty historical from the, well, from the whole New Wave experience. And do you think Memecord has what it takes to actually beat back Wamanagi in the upper bracket?
I believe so because of the major factor we're in. Their star player Calamitous is no longer playing on triple digit ping. Quite honestly, um, this is right now. This match is all about which star DPS can carry their team harder.
Okay.
Calamitous or Timora? Which show will be more popular? The Calamitous show or the Timora show?
Yeah, it really is. We'll see which one's not gonna get canceled, which one's gonna get renewed, which one's gonna be going on. And now it is time to get into our first map. So we have gotten confirmation, and our first map of the night is Nepal. Our second map will be a hybrid, of course. Third map gonna be Escort. And what do you think? This is Waminagi's pick as the first seed. So they're gonna be picking Nepal. Any kind of elements maybe in a map like this that they can use in their favor?
I think they primarily chose Nepal because of the fact 2 out of the 3 maps in Nepal are very much favored to Wamanagi. I'd say because they're all those 2 maps are very good ball maps, wherein you have the shrine and the temple, while village being you know okay, I'd say, but usually you'd see like a normal and a standard dive comp or like Ryan Zarya there. But the other two, it's I'm expecting to see like the hamster all the way
Yes.
coming into with Lucio, the signature Patty Lucio boops maybe into the abyss.
Yeah. That, I gotta say for Wamanagi, they really have these signature heroes. We know Funtrick loves to play that Wrecking Ball as much as possible. And at the same time, you got Patty, who basically admits that he's a one-trick Lucio. So Wamanagi will be using those, well, specializations to the best degree. They haven't really been hampered, per se, honestly, with those hero picks. And it's been amazing that they're able to adjust every single time because of it.
Yeah, you because I think it's also the fact that because they're playing their comfort picks, it allows them to perform better because they know their heroes, right down to the bone, and they have their all-star DPS to more always, outperforming everyone in the game.
Yeah, it's so true.
And
It's always the
you
top
can
of
always count on
stats.
Arch Daniel playing those like those he can the jack of all trades. Who he plays the Widowmaker, he plays the Junkrat, he plays the Thor. He can play pretty much all the heroes.
Yeah, it really is. And this, remember, guys, is our second round matchup in the upper bracket. Whoever wins will be moving on to the semifinals. Loser going to be dropping down to the lower bracket. So there is still a chance. But basically, today, we will find out who will be our first finalist playing all the way to Friday. But it seems like we are going to be getting ready to go into Nepal. It is time right now for our first control map. And this is going to be a true test for Memecord and a true test for Wamen Nagi 2.0. Only one can win, even though the odds are in favor of both. But history has shown Wamen Nagi is undefeatable, unfallible, and it seems like they are going to be looking to tear a warpath all the way to that 10k prize pool. They are the first seed, and they are in control of the system. It is now time to get into Nepal, our first map. And it seems like we are going to be getting started on Shrine. Let's get into the matchup.
I could also say too, Dax, like this is a grand final tier game, wherein like even though like Memecord is fourth seed, I'd still consider them like top tier now because of the fact that they're now playing with their full roster, actually as well as too with Wamen Nagi because the player ban system has been removed, so Wamen Nagi can pretty much play anyone. They can play all their all-star players and their strongest comps.
Hey, it's a little bit of a caveat though, I gotta say, Real Billy, because they do not have Vigilance in this roster right now. It's Zombitch, Funtrick, Archdaniel, Timura, Patty, and Kuz. So they are gonna be playing that Lucia primarily, and they will be kicking it off with an Ana or maybe a Brigitte. On the other side though, for Team Memecord, of course, you got Calamitous on that. Genji looking to do the same, and will Memecord actually brawl with that Lucia versus Lucia? I'm really expecting Speedfry to go to the speed boost and go for the Brigitte after this all of that. And here we go now into our first round in this second round matchup.
That's a good call, Dax here. You see that Sweet Fry going in for that Lucio at the start just so he could give that speed boost. So look, right now that both teams meet equally because of that extra speed boost.
Yeah, they are going to be looking to make it out. And here we go with Archdaniel playing the Mei for the time being. Timura in the meantime with a few shots here and there with the Reaper. And Zombitch going to be out in front. Wamen Nagi already starting things off strong with the kill onto Sweet Fry. The Mei Ice Wall always a degree of separation. And I gotta say, Wamen Nagi, they're hot ramen for sure. But they really bring in the cold front when they play this Mei.
Yes, but I think one of the biggest factors here for Memecord is the fact that they have both the Ana and the Genji, wherein Nanoblade wins games.
Yeah, it really is. It's just sometimes when you get the blade on, you are going to be able to destroy the opposition every single time. It's Wamen Nagi, your blue side, versus Memecord on the red. And it is going to be a push coming on through to the center yet again. Archdaniel, though, is quite low already. Going to be able to look for a setup with the Ice Wall. And this is what Wamen Nagi is all about. They have the break to go for the kick with the stun. They have Archdaniel with the Ice Wall. And look at this, the Reinhardt of Narbrawl going to get caught out in the open, but the blade is out! And Calamitous will get the cut onto Archdaniel first and foremost. Patty in the meantime with a very well-timed sand barrier, but only gets herself, and that is now Memecord getting the destruction, and they will get the first capture back into this one.
Very unfortunate that Patty's sound barrier was cut off. I think she was flailed by Sweet Fry. I'm not sure, but that was an incredible block because I know like pretty much the tank line was blocked off by a Narbarrel's shield, so that the sound barrier could not reach them in time. And then you got Calamitous, of course, with the signature Genji and the Nano as well from Mr. Eman.
Was shut down right there from Team Memecord, but as we say, Mr. Billy, the action doesn't stop in Overwatch. We are going for the push with the Blizzard already. Self-destruct though will be into play onto the center, and boom goes the dynamite. Nothing gets blown up there. Narbrawl though with the Beautiful Shatter coming in from the north side, wants to go for the break here. Cuz gonna be staying alive in the meantime, but the Gravity Surge is available. Wamen Nagi trying to keep it on. Rocket Barrage though from the side, and Team Memecord surprising the opposition with their DPS line. Timura tried to bail him out with the Death Blossom though, and you say it so many times, Billy. It's a battle of the DPS, Timura versus Calamitous, but Archdaniel and Rocket are making a name for themselves so far, as Wamen Nagi has a back on out.
I'd like to point out to Dax that the hero swap of Mr. Wok, although not having a Mercy usually is detrimental to lone Firefly in this guy, but because of the fact that Timura and Archdaniel were running the Mei Reaper comp, nothing could really touch the Pharah because they don't have an Ana because Kuz and Patty are playing Lucio and Brig. So Wok has free reign over the skies, and he got his barrage pretty quickly, if I might say so myself.
I can really see that free damage up in the air, but Archdaniel will contest with the Echo instead. Grabbing the Surge though, huge for Funtrick, and we keep talking about his ball, but his Zarya is also world-class too. But Calamitous even better with the Blade, and this is perfect for Team Memecord. It's a Genji meta right here, right now, and they are looking in control against Team Wamen Nagi. Where was this Memecord from the regular season? They are a full different beast here in the playoffs, and time is running out here from Wamen Nagi, focusing beam from Archdaniel will get that kill, but can he get the touch? No, he won't! Memecord with the first round in Nepal.
I like the fact that the Archdeacon and Timur swapped, but I think the problem in there lies in the fact that their support line, I'd say, is not enough to combat an Ana, because of the fact that Patty and Kuz are playing AoE heals. The minute an Ana nade comes in, their heals are virtually useless.
Yeah, goodbye, thanks to the purple, and that buy grenade's such a big game changer every single time. Memecord right now looking for blood, and they are gonna be the first ones potentially to make a god bleed. You know, Cersei's trying to invade into the Greek region. This time, it's Memecord making sure that they are gonna get beaten back yet again, as Wamen Nagi right now is at the cusp because of that match point situation for Memecord. They are gonna whip out that Pharah here from Arctana, but Waka changing it up. He's the speedster this time on the Echo.
Yeah, I like to see like this is now pretty much a battle of who can kill something faster. I'm very surprised that like Archdaniel is playing a lone Pharah, without without a mercy, because a Pharah really needs a mercy.
It really is, especially that pocket so important. And right now we will see a little bit of Narbal trying to go for the chase against Patty. Now the thing about the naked Pharah, it does work from time to time based on the composition, but it just doesn't work with the Lucia Moira per se. Especially you have Walkin on the other side, gonna get pocketed out not only by Sweet Friar's repair packs, but also Emmon on the Ana as he gets pooped out by Funtrick. It is Memecord with the first capture, but composition wise, I like what Memecord is running so far.
Yes, and I also like to point out that because of their running dive, they've been bullying Zombish to an extreme degree, because what's the Reinhardt gonna shield against if his targets are always in his face?
Exactly, and I feel like the synergy right now between attack line, not the best. Wamen Nagi looking a little shaken here already. Memecord completely in control, and it seems like they have just been hampered the weight-based stat system as well as internet issues, because this Memecord is primed to take this whole tournament so far. They are beating Wamen Nagi at their own game and doing so pretty decisively.
I also like the fact as well that other than Eamon unfortunately falling to the ground, Eamon's Bionades, I'd like to point out, is insane, because every time he gets a Bionade in, Memecord focuses that single target. Like I'd say like their target prioritization now is top tier at this point.
Oh my god, though, in the air, we got Calamitas with the blade. One cut is all it takes. Make that a second one on the Kuz, looking for another target, wants to go for the Wrecking Ball, and Memecord playing on the inside, no fear whatsoever. Archdaniel, though, on the Reaper, does get a pick off onto one, as Funtrick is trying to get the hell out of there. Will not be able to stay alive for the time being, because he's getting hampered every single time. At least he escapes for now. Somi gonna be meeting him in pitch combat, and oh no, this is the Diva caught in the deep end. Will get caught out there by the corner yet again. Funtrick gets a blow up Wamen Nagi with the opening as they are pushing onto the point already, Billy.
I'm very surprised that Somi was out there, very far out in the open.
Yeah, but here we go with the sound barrier real quick. Sorry to interject, because the action does not stop in a game like this. Boop coming on through. What a charge! Though from Sweet Fry, he gets the shield bash just in time to stay away from the pit. And the coalesce is gonna be right now from Kuz. He's getting the beam on one more time. Rocket turning into the Pharah here to try and put a stop to Timura's show. And Rocket Barrage is available. Overtime ticking on down. And you know what they say, every streak is meant to be broken. Everything has an end. And it seems like Wamen Nagi cannot keep up against Team Memecord. Memecord is going for the battle against the Reaper, and it is gonna be the first ever loss of Wamen Nagi on the map.
Oh my gosh. Actually, I wasn't really saying like my shout a while ago. It wasn't for the swift survival. It's Narbal actually knocking Archdaniel off the cliff.
Oh, it's even better. Oh my god, absolutely huge there. Of course, play of the game to Calamitas and his blade. He is good to go. He is ready for the New Wave Invitationals. Finally, his true power has been unleashed, and Memecord has done the impossible. Ridiculous
Oh
stuff.
wow, I could honestly say this is a very intense game. Like each team fight is incredibly close. It's always like what do you call this, Dax? Who can kill foot faster?
Oh my god, we have made history, ladies and gentlemen. Wamen Nagi has gotten their first ever loss in the New Wave Invitationals in terms of map, and if this keeps up, we will see them also fall to the lower bracket. Memecord is just so good right now. That's all I gotta say about them. They are doing all they can and more to really impress here in the playoffs.
I also like it's also nice that the fact that you can also see Memecord adjusting to the comms of Wamenagi. They're respecting the fact that they're what they're running, like you saw a while ago, Walk turning into the Pharah when he saw the May Reaper comp. The minute he died, he instantly swapped the Pharah. And you can also see like Archdaniel tomorrow also adjusting to the fact that there was a lone Pharah in the sky. So they swapped into both an Echo and a Makri to counter it. The very unfortunate for them though is that they only swapped when it was like their last potential team fight. And the damage has already been done at that point. But in the second map, Funtrix Ball, dude, it does so much work for his team. Like, even though Somi was a little bit overextended there, it was also because of the fact that Funtrick booped him into this team and zoned them out with his mines.
Yeah, exactly. It is just so many little things that, well, Memecord just understands against Wamen. They've done their homework, they've done the time, and they are executing so well. You can see how quick Eman and Calamitous are so coordinated. Every single time for those nano blades, they are in position, and you can already hear Calamitous saying, "Nano me, Eman, nano me, nano me, nano me," and it is just so fast how they execute. The dive is so on point. Memecord really showing that they play this classical dive to the best degree. And in all honesty, this patch is the best time for Memecord to really impress because of having that
It's the
Genji.
Genji
The
meta.
Genji meta, perfect time for Team Memecord to
In
impress.
Calamitous' own words, thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff, indeed. So we are going to be getting into our second map in just a bit, but I just got to ask you real quick, Billy, about that map, about how that went. What could Wamanagi have done better?
I think when they ran that May Reaper comp, I really don't think you should be running that Lucia Brig. Like, having a Brig is fine, yes, but if you're really gonna like uh one trick a Lucio have in your team, you need that Ana. Like having an Ana is very important.
Yeah,
Like
I agree. I
on
completely
paper,
agree.
on paper, Brig Lucio seems okay. This meta, it's okay, but when you're against an Ana with of Emon's caliber, you really need to fight fire with fire.
Heck. In terms of meta right now, it is the Brigzen at the forefront, but Brigana is a great composition, and we have seen the Lucia Brig composition multiple times, even the upper echelons. I remember distinctly the grand finals last year of the Overwatch League, and it has one problem: if you're not fighting, you're not healing, because that Lucio is for speed. So he's not gonna be healing. You need that break to get the inspire on and the rally. So it's a very snowbally comp. But as soon as you kind of lose momentum, it's just so difficult, and they don't really have too much to stay in meme guard. Perfect timing also, as you said, playing that Pharah, no reaction against the Pharah from the May Reaper, and with the Lucia break, they can't really heal too much per se, or they have to use the amp healing to mitigate the damage from the Rocketeer. So that's where it kind of fell apart there on Shrine, and then on Sanctum, it was just even better for Meme Court. Execution with the dive completely on point. Kind of a desync there from Mamanagi with that Rhine ball composition, not really panning out too much per se, and just Meme Court understanding exactly what to do against Wamen. But we got our second map now, Billy. Hollywood is next on the list. And if Meme Court takes this one, they are going to be our first semifinalist. Any thoughts, though, with this map pick from Team Wamen?
I'm pretty sure this map pick we will see double flyers, because right now, uh, I'm pretty sure Wamanagi has been woken up. They're like saying, "Okay, guys, it's time to bring out all the guns, bring out all the stops. I want to see. We're probably going to see Funtrick signature ball. We're probably going to see tomorrow's Farah. My biggest question though is Dax, because they're playing that one trick Lucio. Are we going to see a Mercy Lucio?
Oh no,
Because
not
if
in
you,
the
if you if you
playoffs.
if you were paying attention a while ago, Mr. Dax, in the temple, they were playing Farah without a
Yeah,
Mercy, and because
exactly.
of that, the Farah died instantly.
And it's weird because they're playing Lucia Moira, which means it's even harder to get the Pharah in the
Killed,
first place. Yeah,
yeah.
like if they play an Ana Brig, yeah, that makes sense. It still works, especially if the Ana has proper aim. But now it's time to see who is gonna be the star of the show, Billy. This is gonna be map number 2 out of 3, and this is match point already for Team Memecord here in the second round of the upper bracket of the first wave playoffs. 10,000 pesos on the line, and it's time to see if the stars will truly shine, because these two teams are good to go. We are going to be getting ready yet again, and it's just ridiculous how solid this match is. But in any case, we are going to be looking to get into the game, into the matchup, and here we go again in the upper brackets.
I want to see actually right now, like battle of the skies, battle of the DPS. I want to see. Uh, I honestly, it would be really fun to watch a mirror Pharah Echo duel in this fight for the air superiority. But I'm pretty sure like Calamitous, yes, of course, is gonna be playing that signature Genji, and Wok playing Echo, as he's been practicing Echo this whole new wave, and actually I'd say it's like one of the best Echoes out there in the new wave.
It really is. It's just scary how the Echo gets so much done out of nowhere. But we are going to be getting into our next match, into our next game here on Hollywood. And we thank you guys for tuning on into the first wave playoffs. Share the stream, hit them up because this is such a great matchup so far. Wamen Nagi 2.0, they're going to be on that defense. Memecord on the attack, looking to set that tempo. And I keep saying, Billy, every single time when someone goes on the attack, they're the ones who want to set the tone. They're the ones who have the first impression. And we'll see if Memecord can finish up the map with the dive. Because it's the Genji Echo show yet again versus the Mei as well as the McCree.
I'm very surprised though that Funtrick is playing Hog. Like, oh,
Big pick
Before
at the
that,
start. Go ahead. What's your
Huge.
point on the Roadhog? So they have a more DPS
I'm
right
very
now.
Yeah, but I'm very surprised because Funtrick, I'd say, is not really known for his Hog play. I was really hoping I'd see him play Zarya. But I think they're playing anti-dive.
I get it. In a way,
Mei.
yeah. Look at that comp. They have the Mei, they have the Roadhog. They are going to be making sure they have a little bit of CC on. But if Narvel plays his Winston bubble right, he is going to be making such a big impact in the first place. Here we go, though, with the corner contest already. Hook coming on through, trying to get a little bit more. Archdaniel, though, already close to the Blizzard by the 1 minute mark. So this is going to be a really big tool here for Wamen Nagi to get the separation on yet again. Dive on in, though, comes on through. Onto the high ground we go again. Archdaniel, though, catching out Emma to start things off. And this is just Wamen Nagi right now, defending to the best degree. No DM there from Somi. Not gonna pan out. Charge will connect and clean up. My name is Wamen Nagi. This time, it's a more Wamen Nagi approach from them. This is the team that we have been expecting all throughout.
That was an incredible catch there by Funtrick, if I were to say. That's like, he caught Somi mid booster, so it stopped him from supporting Narbarrel from killing the supports. And because of that, Narbarrel did not have enough damage output to kill any of the supports, which allowed Archdale to pretty much zone everyone out with this very quick Blizzard.
Yeah, and just really fast there from Archdaniel. Big kudos to him. Ultimate charge online so quickly, and now they're gonna be cycling it with Timora's Deadeye. But on the other side, Memecord is getting ready to go. Nano Boost online. All they need now is gonna be that blade. Big nade though from Kuz, putting Evan in a bad spot, and there we go with the damage being done onto the Ana. I like the focus fire here from Wamen Nagi as Callum dashes on in. Will he force it out with the Hero Blade? No, he disengages instead. Zombich will take the opportunity to get the Shatter on. But back to my point as Wamen Nagi cleans up. They're really focusing heavily on that Ana as Emon is trying to transition back to the fight.
Yeah, I think it's also they realize the fact that Emon likes to stay way too far behind his team, and the positioning of both Funtrick, Tamora, and Arch allows them to actually able to pick off Emon because he's not behind the shield, out of the shield range. Oh, big nade though.
Another nade connecting onto Emon alongside the rest of the crew. Here we go though with the Blade Sound Barrier. This time will not get mitigated, so this is a really good chance here for Wamen Nagi so far. Tamora with the Deadeye from above. That is gonna be a star-studded approach, and this is the Wamen Nagi we expect. Team kill for them yet again.
Yeah, like, it's amazing how much damage both Kuz and Archdaniel are doing right now for the team. Because I'd say right now, the MVPs of this defense right now is all on both Archdaniel and Kuz. Kuz's nades right now are insane. And Archdaniel is able to cut anyone right now.
Exactly.
It's incredible.
It's just these ice walls were huge. We saw a glimpse of it earlier on Terrain. This time though, Wamen Nagi playing more to their style. They had a perfect record in the regular season, and they are going to be looking to just avenge their loss and push on forward with a perfect defense. They are doing so right now with the best impunity. Archdaniel giving chase. There is no reprieve whatsoever for Emon. Walking in the meantime, playing that Ashe, but it seems like it's going to be a little too late for Memecord right now. They have to reset, and they will have one more fight in their holster.
Yeah, I'm surprised now because I think now they realize that they really need that Lucio because their comp is way too slow to deal with the Mei.
Yeah, there's just no way. There is just no way for them to really fight against Wamen Nagi's defense right now. And with Funtrick popping that whole hog, he is going to be keeping on with the damage one more time. Here we go though with Team Memecord taking the high ground away. Funtrick though with the hook. And Narbral now out of position for a little bit. He does drop on down. Gets a shatter onto Zombage. Arctaniel though with the Blizzard into play. And it's a 2-for-2 trade so far. Soundbarrier though from Seafry going to be keeping them with the advantage. Shatter this time from Zombage onto the floor. And Callum actually catching out Timura. Their blade is available. Calamitous will whip it out and will try to execute Funtrick there. A lot of ultimates used up there from Memecord at the tail end of that fight. Nano boost onto the Ashe as well. But it seems like they were desperate enough to get this potential point. One tick taken. Contesto from Wamen Nagi so far as Patty is going to be able to get the touch on.
I think what Patty tried to do there was very unnecessary because of the fact that she died there. Their spawns are really messed up. They might have to give Memecord a lot of space just to get their team all together.
Yeah, and I think for Wamen Nagi,
especially right now if Zombage dies.
Yeah, look at Wamen Nagi right. They're playing the Roadhog still. If you would think they would really contest that, they would be playing that Winston ball composition to try and be desperate for that first point. But they are sticking on with the Funtrick Roadhog. It has done quite a lot actually, in all honesty. Even though it doesn't really provide you too much tanking, he's putting enough pressure on Emon, and Diana is struggling in so many ways to keep up with Calamitous.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. I think now, though, out of the first point, I think now the Mei is going to be having a little bit more of a hard time compared to what she was having a while ago.
Memecord again with these kills. The Ashe this time having the fire and rage that she needs. And a little bit of the range advantage, of course, against the McCree. Already looking for the T-Junction contest there. And Funtrick will die on our left side because this is Memecord cleaning things up on Westworld so far. Good dive here from Narbral and Somi working together. Blade in the hands of Calamitous already.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Emon's still at 50%, so I think we might be seeing a naked Blade.
Yeah, Hero Blade gonna be into play perhaps. Maybe the Beat Blade if Seafry can get the Sound Barrier in time.
Top 500.
No, not gonna be done yet soon.
Online.
He is gonna be looking for it, but here comes the Blade right now from Calamitous. Coming in behind, he gets two with the price of one, and what a deflect onto Funtrick again. When you see Calamitous hit that Blade over and you cannot shut it down, Memecord will win every single fight that they are successful with it.
So incredible too, Daks, that Calamitous managed to dash slash Patty as she was casting Sound Barrier, so no one on the side of Wamen Nagi was able to get the beat.
Ridiculous. This is the second time Memecord has been able to respond against that Sound Barrier. And while Wamen Nagi has the fastest Sound Barriers thanks to Patty's expertise on the Lucio, it doesn't matter if she only shields herself or in this case, doesn't even survive that cast time. Self-destruct though coming on through in behind. Zombage has to go for the protection. And I like the project there from Narbral, but he gets sleep darted by because at last moment, now Wamen Nagi having to deal with the Angry Monkey. Timura does get another takedown and momentum shifting back in favor of the defense after that one big ability usage.
Yeah, I think right now Memecord needs to regroup. Even if they have the spawn advantage, I really think they should stop trying to feed them ults. Because right now Zombage is about to get their shatter. And when you play dive against a Reinhardt, you can't really stop the shatter.
But look at that momentum swinging completely in favor of Memecord again. Billy, one Sound Barrier always makes a difference, and if Memecord, even though they're a little slower on getting those ultimate barriers on, it doesn't really matter if theirs are more useful in all honesty.
Gets to activate.
Yeah, it actually works. You know, it gets 6 people. You see the Sound Barrier, it hits the greens. It's like Spotify Premium for every single person on the team. But now it is almost time for Memecord to get the full cap. Blizzard though gonna be in to play a little too late from Arctaniel to get it through with the push there. But Wucket will get frozen on up. Callum though does get the blade in his clutches again. Patty will go down. Arctaniel though with the response kills. And oh, it's a C9! Oh my god, Memecord providing enough pressure with Calamitous getting those kills. And Wamen Nagi cannot contest that last part of the map.
No, actually, no, I was watching the point of view of Calamitous. The Reinhardt and the Ana tried, but because of the fact that the two stuck together, the one dash slash of Calamitous' Nano Blade pretty much stopped any form of contest because both Funtrick and Archdaniel were trying to catch up to Emon.
Exactly.
But the damage has already been done because the Nano was already given to Calamitous.
It's too late there, and in the end, no one was able to respond quickly to that objective catcher. Very good point, very good catch. And speaking of catches, Calamitous is back, ladies and gentlemen. We know he's been playing different games here and there. We know that he has been consumed by Valorant, but when he goes back to Overwatch, when he brings back that Genji, you can already see why he has made a name for himself in the Overwatch community. Number one, Genji main PH, that's for sure. And he is just so good at knowing exactly where to strike. You give him the nano, and you can close your eyes and just wake up and see not only you're in Skyrim, but you're gonna be seeing everyone else on the other side dead in the water.
Yeah, when you have a an all-star Genji during a Genji meta, you gotta put all your eggs in the basket, or fruits. I don't know what that saying is.
Yeah, it's
but
eggs in the basket. You're right.
what I mean.
I mean,
Yeah.
which came
you put
first?
everything.
But which came first, the chicken or the egg? It doesn't really matter because Wamen Nagi now is
Chicken
on
sandwich.
the top. Maybe I had a chicken sandwich today. It was okay. I miss the McSpicy though. That's the number one for me.
I'm sad.
I miss it all the time. But you know what they're going to miss? That double fire composition. They've done it, Billy. Wamen Nagi bringing out their signature comp, Echo Pharah. Interesting though, without Vigilance, there is no Mercy. And they are not going to risk it with the Lucia Mercy. They are going to go in for that Luciana. But look at this! This is just Memecord right now pushing forward. Emin is already halfway through the Nano Boost. And this is so good for Memecord because they are able to counteract a composition Wamen Nagi has used to terrorize the New Wave Invitationals.
Yeah, I also like to point out that's like because of the fact that they're running double flyers. There's nothing really stopping Walk from pretty much annihilating the backline if he wanted to. Because right now he's having free reign.
Yeah, there is no stopping whatsoever. This is Arctaniel right now going for a few shots here and there. Calamitous in the meantime gonna go for that deflect, and Zombich will decide to go for the charge just to die to the hand of Narbral instead. Wamen Nagi right now gonna be stuck onto the entrance, and it seems like for Memecord, they are giving the same kind of treatment against their opponent. Both sides have shown us they are stalwart defenders, forcing the hand of the opposition on the first point every single time.
Also, because of the fact that no one's really dying in Memecord, Emman's healing is actually allowing him to do so much for his team that he already has a nano. Even before
7.7.
Before Calamitous' blade.
Look at the stats. Stats don't lie, Billy. 7.7, 7.8k healing so far in this game. Patty lagging behind by 6.1. Kuz or Mr. Odaza only at 5.3. So it really goes to show from Memecord. They are getting so much value from this Ana. And now let's go with the Nano Blade again. Goodbye. No, never mind. Kuz with the perfect sleep dart. But the charge is not going to be enough. Everything dying onto the corner. Memecord saying, hello, sir. May I take your order? Everyone is caught in the corner there.
That's usually when Genji gets left and he gets charged. It's usually, lights out, game over. But because of the fast reaction of Memecord, they not only allowed the Nano Blade to push through, but they also supported Calamitous.
Yeah, they were perfectly in tune with what Calamitous wanted to do. And this is really good for Memecord. We have seen Calamitous go for those blades, but without any backup, there is no reprieve whatsoever. Memecord this time playing like a well-oiled machine. And the Death Blossom is available. Wakan coming in from behind. Goes for the Death Blossom onto the poor Ana on the floor. And they will get the pick off onto the support there. Calamitous also getting a tag on back to Mortar Knight now, turning into the Brigitte. And this is back to go. It's Mr. Billy. Brig versus Brig action one more time. There we go though with the Echo turning on back into the flyer mode. But this is V-Fry's game to win. And he will say goodbye, Butterfly. Go on back to where you came from.
I think Memecord's happy with that exchange. Well, maybe apart from the use of the shatter, but getting that duplicate out and, not allowing Tamara to get that duplicate value. It's very good for Memecord.
Yeah, there is just no value out of that Brigitte Echo there. But here we go with the big one. It's time for Wamen Nagi to make it rain. But there is still a chance here for Team Memecord. Can Emma get an Nano Boost in time? Not going to happen because Timura gets the Focus Fire on. And Desperation Time here from the Twin DPS as well as that Diva. Soundbarrier though into play. Calamitous dodging these shots as much as possible. The Reaper right now onto the point, using that lifesteal to the best degree. But the Focusing Beam is just absolutely huge there from Timura. Easy Focus Fire. The Reaper now in the air. Raid form is popped again. But Memecord is very confident here, Billy. They still have a chance as it. Ryan Diva onto the point. The Brigitte is there as well. Nano Boost right now forced out from Wamen Nagi, and time is ticking already for the attacking side. Ice Wall though to get the degree of separation yet again. Arcana right now with the tag onto one, but Calamitous is back and he has a blade in hand. Nano Boost though doesn't go onto Calam. It goes over to the Brigitte instead. We'll see if Free Fry can make do with the mace to the face. It's Tamora doing the same thing all over again. Brig versus Brig action, but the rally again huge here from Memecord, and Walk it gets the Death Blossom. Shatter right now coming pushing on through. Ultimates are there again from Team Memecord, and they are just destroying the hopes and dreams of Wamen Nagi. The defense is coming back. The defense is here, and Memecord has done it. They have made history to put Wamen Nagi down to the lower bracket. Gods have bled here, and Memecord is our first semifinalist in the upper bracket. What a match that was.
That was an intense hold there by Memecord. Like, they trusted each other because of the fact like Walkit was like, I'm pretty sure it was like, guys, I can touch, and because of that trust, it allowed Memecord to, salvage a potential extension of the match.
Oh my god, what a defense from both sides. Blame the game for tomorrow right there with the Deadeye, but Memecord, sir, this is the potential we've been talking about. From the first week of the regular season, we were saying that Memecord is the team to watch, and finally, they have shown that our expectations have been met. Taking down Wamen Nagi is no easy feat, and doing an accomplishment like that puts them at the top of the food chain, that's for sure.
Yeah, right now, you could say Memecord is the team to watch out for.
Yeah,
because
go ahead, Mr. Billy.
Like, it was a very close games, and props to Wamen Nagi for, showing that they are the team to beat, and they are the standard, and Memecord has just met that standard and went above and beyond.
They really have, and it seems like, Memecord gonna be having a game later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, we will have that match waiting for you. Wamen Nagi has shown that they can truly bleed. It was an amazing effort, though, from Team Memecord, and it really just goes to show that this is just the beginning for Team Memecord. That Genji from Calamitous with the Ana of Emon, absolutely instrumental. Walkit has showing up with so much flexibility. Sweetfry on that Brigitte, still imposing his will as much as possible. He's a scary Brig, that's for sure. He made it really high up when Brig was truly queen of the meta. Narbel and Somi working well together, and Memecord has, I believe, found their identity as a team. So we're gonna be getting an interview very soon. But Billy, before we get into that one, just talk to me. How did that Hollywood game really go for you?
I honestly thought like Wamen Nagi would be able to, hold Memecord in that second point, but I was really surprised that Patty tried to contest when pretty much he was the only one that could contest because everyone died pretty much at the same time. And I think it was because of that they never actually truly fought as a 6-man team, which allowed Memecord to pretty much just snowball their way all the way back to that the third point.
It's ridiculous how strong the defenses were on both sides, and it feels like on Hollywood they just had a really good understanding of what is to come, what is to be played by both teams, and it's really just such a way to go about things. And I really enjoy that Hollywood map. But going back to Nepal, that could have been Wamen Nagi's pick, right? That could have been Wamen Nagi's show. And we saw the strength of the May Reaper, but Memecord able to react every single time. And is this flexibility, is this game knowledge helping them out in the long run, Billy?
I would honestly believe so because uh, Memecord actually adapted to in both Nepal and Hollywood. They adapted to the comps that what do you call this? Wamen Nagi was running, wherein you saw Sweetfry swap into the Lucio, even though we already know like he wants to play Brig as much as possible, but because of the fact that they were running both May and their own Lucio, they had to do something about that May wall, and the speed boost allows their team to rotate and assist anyone that gets walled off.
Yeah, and I guess we'll be able to look at the bracket right now. Our next match, guys, will be Overmind versus Cake, so stay tuned, stick around. We will see also the semifinals of Memecord versus whoever wins this next match, but we will be getting into an interview in just a bit. So if we could get a little bit of a drag here from one of our moderators to our tribute, basically, it's always a pointing game, Billy, to see who's it gonna be.
I have him. I have him on.
Okay, so it is gonna be Eman. Give me a sec, guys, to set things up. Let's just show you guys the bracket real quick. So Memecord is there. Moving on to the next part of the upper bracket. In the meantime, Wamen Nagi falling down at the lower bracket. And who the thunk this? We might be able to see the lower bracket match between a potential first seed versus second seed, or Uber server can surprise, of course. We are getting implications right now of the bracket, and it's absolutely huge. But Case in points, we will be talking to, well, a very, very well endowed member of Team Memecord. He has been a really big component of their success, and his on the play is absolutely stellar. It is Mr. Eman, and hello, Eman, are you there?
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hello, sir.
Ah,
Malakas. What
yes,
a
sir.
match! What an upset! And how did it feel to play against Wamen Nagi like that and win out 2-0?
We played our best game today, I think, since all comms are on point and uh, our ult econ is very good, I think. So we managed to win win the series, I guess.
It's just such good combos right there. And how did you guys prepare for this? I believe you used your VOD from yesterday, right, to rectify a few wrongs here and there to make sure that your game was super clean against the number one seed.
A while ago, we had a VOD review with our coach, Mr. Billy. So
Wow.
yeah, and we our na-refresh yung
Go lang, pwede
gameplay
ka
namin.
mag-Tagalog, boss.
And na-refresh yung gameplay namin and na-correct namin yung mga mistakes namin kahit pa paano. So, yeah.
Malakas, malakas. Ikaw, Mr. Billy, Mr. Coach, are you proud of Memecord and do you have any questions for Mr. Eman?
Of course, I am proud because it just shows like the months and weeks of practice that they've underwent. Finally paid off.
All our hard work paid off. So, thank you for my teammates
Yeah, it's
for
really, really good.
doing their best.
And you guys are gonna have a match later on into the night at 10
Uh,
p.m. It's our semifinals there, and you can be potentially the first grand finalist. So anything you're gonna be doing in the interim, will you be watching the next game? Will you guys be preparing something else? What is the plan here? Will it
I
be
think
TTT time or something?
I think we'll rest for a moment. Mag-chill muna bago. Then we will watch the match, of course. Next match.
Yeah, it's great to see. Great to see. So, Eman, floor is all yours. Anyone you want to shout out for, well, this interim period?
Shout out to Team Beamcord. Yung lahat sila malalakas. Ang ganda ng laro nila ngayon.
Yeah,
So,
so
yan.
solid play, solid play. And
Shout
thank you,
out to
Mr. Eman.
Kevin.
Go lang,
Thank
go.
you, Mr.
Of
Daks.
course, we really
Okay,
appreciate it.
okay.
So you may hop on at Billy. Let's break it down one last time and look at that map screen one more time again. So we saw Nepal, we saw Hollywood, and in the end, Memecord is our victor, and they are our first semifinalists. Any closing thoughts of that whole match?
I think that things may have turned differently um, if only like Wamanagi was playing that Mercy for their signature Pharah player. Like either actually because actually both Arch and Timora play one scary Pharah. But I think the detriment to the fact was because that they were running that merciless Pharah, it allows both Somi and Calamitous to pretty much just focus down that that flightless bird. And without the proper healing, the fire just dies way too early into the team fight and doesn't allow no support can reach her in time.
Yeah, it's just a little too difficult sometimes. And without that support, without the flexibility that maybe the main roster of Wamanagi has, it kind of hurts them in the long run. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Vigilance, of course, coming in for the lower bracket, give them that extra usage of every single hero that they can actually play. Patty is amazing Lucio, but it is not really Lucio's time to shine right now. You can play it with the dive, of course, but we are seeing different kinds of compositions with it. And you know who is in the meta? It is Genji. He is so good already. And he's absolutely potent. It's 10,000 pesos on the line for the playoffs. Thanks to the community. You all already know who's our amazing sponsor right there, always supporting every single endeavor. And even though we're only able to get that 10K, it just means the world to have the teams come on back. And in any case, guys, we will be right back. Stay tuned, stick around. This is the second day of the first wave playoffs. We will be having Overwine versus Team Cakes next. This has been Dax and Billy signing off for now.